Have you ever noticed how a good night's sleep feels like medicine? At any age, sleep heals, refreshes, and restores us. But after 70, it becomes even more important. The right sleep schedule isn't just about closing your eyes. It's about protecting your health, sharpening your mind, giving you the energy to live life fully each day. Let's explore 4 key points that can guide you to discover the best sleep time for your health after 70. Before we begin, if you have not subscribed to my channel yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss any video. Have you ever noticed how some mornings you wake up full of energy, ready to take on the world, while other days it feels like your body just refuses to cooperate? That difference often comes down to whether or not you're living in harmony with your natural body clock. After 70, this internal rhythm becomes even more important. It's like your body has its own quiet voice, gently guiding you toward the times when rest and activity feel most natural. The challenge is, too many of us ignore that voice and push against it. Our bodies are designed with a built-in system called the circadian rhythm. It's what signals when it's time to feel alert, when it's time to feel tired, and even influences your digestion, mood, and memory. As we get older, this rhythm tends to shift earlier. That's why many seniors find themselves getting sleepy around 8 or 9 p.m. and waking up earlier in the morning. Instead of seeing this as a nuisance, what if you saw it as a gift? What if your body was telling you the perfect time to rest so you can wake up feeling refreshed and strong? Once knew a woman in her mid-70s named Margaret. She used to force herself to stay awake until midnight, even though she would get drowsy around 9 p.m. She thought staying up late was the normal thing to do. The result? She'd toss and turn in bed, wake up groggy, and drag herself through the morning. But once she started listening to her body and allowed herself to head to bed when she naturally felt tired, her mornings completely transformed. She had energy to join her walking group, she felt sharper in conversations, and she even noticed she laughed more often. All because she stopped fighting her natural rhythm and started working with it. So, how can you begin aligning with your body clock? First, pay attention to the signals your body is already giving you. Notice the time of evening when your eyelids feel heavy or when you start losing focus. That's your body saying it's time. Don't push past it. Second, try to set a consistent bedtime and wake-up time, even on weekends. Consistency trains your body to expect rest at the right time, making sleep easier and deeper. Third, make your mornings bright. Open your curtains, step outside, or soak in the daylight. Natural light helps regulate your rhythm, telling your brain, this is when the day begins. Think about it. How much better would your days feel if you were no longer battling against your own system? How many moments of fatigue, frustration, forgetfulness could you avoid simply by honoring your natural sleep-wake cycle? The truth is, aligning with your body clock isn't about restriction. It's about freedom. Freedom to wake up energized instead of exhausted. Freedom to fully enjoy your mornings, hobbies, and your connections with others. When you learn to listen to that quiet inner rhythm, you're not just choosing better sleep. You're choosing better days, brighter moods, and a stronger, healthier you. Isn't that what we all want in this stage of life? To live not just longer, but better, with energy that makes every day worth looking forward to. Have you ever woken up after just a few hours of sleep and felt like your mind was stuck in slow motion all day? It's frustrating, isn't it? No matter how much coffee you drink or how hard you try to push through, your energy just doesn't return. That's because your body is giving you a clear message. You didn't get enough rest. After 70, this truth becomes even more powerful. Sleep is not just about closing your eyes. It's about giving your body the time it needs to repair, recharge, and prepare you for another day of living fully. The sweet spot for most older adults is 7 to 8 hours of restful sleep. Why is this range so important? Think of your body as a phone battery. If you only plug it in for a short while, it won't have the energy to last the day. Similarly, when you cut your sleep short, your body misses out on critical stages of rest, like deep sleep and REM sleep, which repair your muscles, sharpen your memory, and stabilize your mood. You may still function with 5 or 6 hours, but are you really thriving? Are you giving yourself the chance to feel your best each day? Once spoke with a gentleman named Harold who was 72. For years, he believed that older people don't need much sleep. He would sleep 5 hours a night and then spend the day fighting exhaustion, forgetting little things, even feeling dizzy at times. His doctor encouraged him to extend his sleep to a full 7 hours. At first, Harold doubted it would make a difference. He gave it a try. Within weeks, he felt a remarkable change. His mornings became brighter, his memory sharper, and his balance more stable. He even started gardening again, something he had stopped because he felt too tired. All because he allowed his body the sleep it had been craving. So how can you aim for those 7 to 8 hours consistently? First, create a bedtime routine that gently signals your body it's time to rest. This could be sipping herbal tea, listening to calming music, or reading a few pages of a favorite book. Second, make your sleep environment supportive. Keep your room cool, quiet, and dark. Even small adjustments like comfortable bedding or blackout curtains can make a huge difference. Third, pay attention to daytime habits. Avoid caffeine late in the afternoon and try to stay active during the day so your body is naturally ready for rest at night. Imagine how your days could change if you consistently gave yourself the full amount of rest you deserve. Would your mornings feel lighter? Would your conversations feel sharper? Would you finally have the energy to enjoy the hobbies and people that bring you joy? These are not small changes. They are life-enhancing transformations waiting for you on the other side of a good night's sleep. The truth is, sleep is not wasted time. It's an investment. An investment in your health, your memory, your mood, and your independence. By aiming for 7 to 8 hours, not just lying down, you are choosing to rise stronger, brighter, and more alive each day. And isn't that exactly what you deserve at this stage of your life? To wake up ready not just to get through the day, but to truly live it. Have you ever tried going to bed one night at 9 p.m., another night at midnight, and then waking up at different hours each morning? It almost feels like your body doesn't know what to expect. You lie awake some nights, tossing and turning. On other nights, you wake up too early, still tired. That's because your body craves consistency, especially after 70. Just like a child thrives on routine, so does your mind and body. Creating a consistent bedtime routine is one of the simplest yet most powerful steps you can take to improve your sleep and your overall well-being. Our bodies are creatures of habit. When you go to bed and wake up at roughly the same time every day, you're training your internal clock to anticipate rest. This makes it easier to fall asleep, stay asleep, and wake up refreshed. Without a routine, your body gets confused, almost like being in a new time zone every night. With consistency, your sleep becomes smoother, and your energy during the day becomes more reliable. Isn't it amazing how something so small can create such a big impact? I remember a story about a man named David in his late 70s. He used to complain about never being able to fall asleep on time. Some nights he'd stay up watching television until 1 a.m., while on other nights he'd go to bed at 9 p.m. His sleep was scattered, and so were his mornings. He felt groggy, skipped his morning walks, even started to lose interest in his hobbies. Then his daughter encouraged him to try something simple, pick a bedtime and stick to it. David chose 10 p.m. Every night, he would turn off the TV by 9:30, make a cup of chamomile tea, read a few pages of a book, and then head to bed. Within a couple of weeks, he noticed a change. His body started feeling sleepy naturally at the same time, and his mornings became brighter. Soon, he was back to walking every day and even gardening with more energy. His secret wasn't a new medication or a complicated solution. It was simply consistency. So how can you build your own bedtime routine? Start with these simple steps. First, set a consistent bedtime and wake-up time. Your body will thank you for the regularity. Second, create a relaxing ritual before bed, something that tells your brain, it's time to wind down. This could be listening to soft music, sipping warm tea, light stretches. Third, limit stimulating activities right before bedtime. That means avoiding bright screens, heavy meals, or stressful conversations late at night. Instead, focus on calm, gentle activities that ease you into rest. Ask yourself this: what if your nights could feel peaceful instead of restless? What if you could wake up feeling steady, strong, and ready for the day just by making small, consistent changes to your evenings? You don't need perfection, you just need persistence. The beauty of a consistent bedtime routine is that it gives you control. It's a way of telling your body, I care for you. I respect your need for rest. And when you honor that need, the rewards are enormous: more energy, clearer thinking, and brighter moods. A steady routine isn't just about sleep. It's about creating stability, health, and peace in your daily life. That's a gift worth giving yourself every single night. Have you ever gone to bed early, stayed in bed for 8 or 9 hours, and still woken up feeling drained? It makes you wonder, what's the point of spending all that time under the covers if your body doesn't actually feel rested? That's the difference between sleep quantity and sleep quality. After 70, it's not just about how long you sleep. It's about how well you sleep. Quality matters more than simply counting the hours. Think of it this way: if you spend a night in a noisy hotel room, the clock might say you slept 8 hours. Your body tells a different story. You wake up groggy, your energy low, and your mind cloudy. On the other hand, even a slightly shorter stretch of deep, uninterrupted rest can leave you feeling alert, balanced, and ready for the day. Sleep quality is the foundation of health, especially in later years. It strengthens your immune system, improves your mood, and sharpens your memory. The truth is, when you focus on quality, your sleep becomes restorative, not just routine. I remember meeting a woman named Clara, in her early 70s, who struggled with this exact issue. She would proudly say, "I get 9 hours of sleep every night." Yet she was constantly tired. The problem wasn't the hours, it was the interruptions. She kept her TV on in the background, drank coffee late in the evening, and often woke up 3 or 4 times during the night. When her doctor suggested focusing on sleep quality, she made small but powerful changes, turning off electronics an hour before bed, swapping her evening coffee for herbal tea, and creating a calm, dark environment in her room. Within weeks, she noticed a remarkable difference. Even though she now slept about 7 hours instead of 9, she felt more refreshed and energetic than she had in years. Her story is proof that quality always outweighs quantity. So how can you start improving your own sleep quality? First, create the right environment. Make your bedroom cool, quiet, and dark. Think of it as a sanctuary for rest. Watch what you consume. Caffeine or heavy meals late in the day can disrupt your ability to fall and stay asleep. Third, wind down your mind. Instead of scrolling through your phone or watching late night TV, try calming activities like reading, listening to gentle music, or practicing deep breathing. These small steps signal your brain that it's time to shift into rest mode. Ask yourself, are you giving your body the kind of rest it truly deserves? Or are you just going through the motions of sleep? Isn't it worth making a few small changes if it means waking up with more energy, sharper focus, and a brighter mood? The good news is, you don't have to add more hours to your night. You just need to make the hours you do sleep count. By prioritizing quality over quantity, transform sleep from a passive habit into an active tool for your health and happiness. Imagine mornings where you rise with strength, ready to enjoy the day ahead. That's the power of true, restorative sleep. And the best part, it's entirely within your control. After 70, sleep isn't a luxury. It's your secret weapon for health, happiness, and independence. Align with your natural body clock. Aim for 78 hours. Keep a steady routine. Focus on quality rest. When you honor your body's need for sleep, you wake up not just alive, but alive with purpose. So tonight, your rest be a gift to yourself. Because the best days of your life are waiting for you, and they begin with a good night's sleep.